very, like, new agey. Are there going to be drugs? Like, I'm not going to like this.
No. It's actually, Dinah, it's one of the oldest art forms. It goes all the way back to ancient Greece with Homer. Oral poetry has been going along for centuries, a millennia. And in the 50s, the beat poets picked it up, and it really got its start in the 70s and 80s with slam poetry.
Well, that sounds awesome. I'm so psyched to hear this.
Yeah.
And also, it's nice to hear anything in a visual culture that we live in today. Just to hear people talking to me sounds like gold.
Exactly.
So, all right, let's go sit and watch the show.
Yeah. Actually, Dinah, you are first. Everybody give it up for Dinah Fay.
This is called Praise Song in Defense of the Indefensible. Oh, I sing of thee who reigns on high from the studio of the silent brother. Oh, I sing of thee who possesseth more riches than any of your sisters and giveth more away. Oh, I sing of thee who delivered unto us 1,000,000 votes in the Illinois primary. Oh, I sing of thee who has claimed an entire letter of the alphabet unto yourself and wield its roundness like a mace. Oh, I sing of thee named from the book of Ruth and renamed the way your family could pronounce it, Oprah. Oh! Your name is at the front of our mouths whenever we think of Chicago or confession. You have taken on the puppy mills and freed the scamps from their cages. You have taken on the cattle farmer and beat their swords to plowshares. You were there when Ellen came out and when Tom Cruise self-embraced. You have interviewed America and watched them cry as they claim their truth, and on their behalf broke James Frey into 1,000,000 little pieces before them. You have claimed a holy war for truth, and right or wrong, we cannot help but watch the advance of your campaign. You have footage of the battle that no one else will. And when the masses cry and froth for you to go back to Africa, you calmly roll the next reel, make them watch, and demand a goddamn reaction. You rule your kingdom with an iron fist. No, the copyright is not birthright. You bought those words fair and square in cash you earned since leaving nowhere, Mississippi, and will defend them to the farthest reaches of your syndicate. Oprah wants to give you the bootstraps to pull yourself up with. And whether that means that everybody gets a car! Everybody gets a car! Or maybe you just get a soapbox and an afternoon TV couch, Oprah's not afraid to try it. How were you delivered unto us, strange and glorious creature? One part, Oklahoma with the Grand Ole Opry charm. One part fried okra and collard greens. One part, Obama, yes we can have an opinion about the future of our country. One part, oh hell nah, I will not be lied to twice. One part product placement, one part positive thinking, one part green tea with acai berry, hoodia, and shame. One part of a child born and buried by your 15th birthday. One part Roger Ebert, who you kissed on the mouth and left in your dust. One part Gail, who will be by your side forever, fuck the tabloids. One part Madonna, Cher, Hillary, righteous women who need but one name. One part God, who has many. Oprah, we cannot love you for what you do, for we must hate the monolith and the purveyor of pseudoscience and any man rich enough to give it away. We must hate you for every literary interpretation that begins with the words, I feel. Every college production of Their Eyes Are Watching God that you shut down. And every attempt to explain to the housewives of America that which cannot be explained in 42 minutes plus commercials. But Oprah, we can love you for who you are, and that's the way you'd want it anyway. On that day in Grant Park where 15,000 of us gathered to watch the beginning of a coronation, it was you on every screen around us, and you cried and hugged a man you did not know. We cried and hugged the ones around us with you. Our hearts ache when you think you must apologize for gaining back the weight, so don't, 'cause girl, you look good. And even if you didn't, you could still crush us like bugs. It wouldn't be Chicago if there wasn't a boss, and if that boss didn't give back. And Oprah, you have claimed the mantle with grace. This city shouts your name for every open window, for your name is awful. Awesome. We can't agree on any part except the awe. Oprah, I sing of thee who reigns on high from the studio beside my brother in the name of Harpo, broadcasting the stories of the mute of America. Oprah, I sing of thee who delivered unto us 1 million votes in the Illinois primary of women for the first time voting different from their husbands. Oprah, I sing of thee, named from the book of Ruth Orpha, full head of hair and renamed for the full head on your shoulders. Oprah, I sing of thee who delivered unto us. Who delivered us? Who delivered? Oprah, I sing of thee.